Oh yeah, multiple streams today for you, Mono. How you doing, buddy? We're gonna do something a little different today. First of all, we are playing the 80s VHS channel on Pretzel, so we'll see what happens here. Here we go. We'll see what we get. Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! Am I Scottish now? Is that what it is? I got a camera off to the side today. Just, well, because it's there, right? So, I'm looking here, but I'm looking there, just so you know. Okay. What's up, Mono? How you doing, my friend? We are going to be doing something a little different here today. We're going to get rid of this. Everything looks good. There we go. Oh yeah, we are talking SpriteKit. That is what we are talking about today. Why are we talking SpriteKit? Well, it's been a little while, right? So, we are going to be doing, yeah, spice it up, right? We're going to be doing a game from scratch, and it's not going to be complicated. Well, famous last words. I know, famous last words. It shouldn't be complicated. We're going to do a very simple little side-scrolling thing here, or at least that's maybe the plan. Will it work out that way? Well, I guess we're going to find out, right? Yeah. We've seen you too. Oh, I see what you did there. I see what you did. You took like a thing and you made it a thing. Ah, I see what you did. Yeah. He's here all night, folks. I know, right? Well, he's here for at least as long as I'm here. Okay, so what have we got here? I have literally just started this about 10 minutes ago. I've got him. We have got a new game. iOS game is the template that I used in Xcode. I've added we've got the Hello World label there, but I've changed the name to Player Score, right? We'll get into that in a second. I've added a static score there, and I've added a single graphic down here. Let's look at the code. I cleaned up a bunch of the code. So I stripped out all the stuff that we didn't need, probably, for our starting template. So I've got a touchdown event with nothing in it. The only other things is I've got that reference that they give you in the template, boop, and I have renamed it to player score. Down here, we just set player score variable to an instance. We referenced the player score node on the scene. All right, makes sense? And then we set that player score node to 0. Why do we do that? Because you got to start at 0. It's as simple as that. Should we run it? Let's run it. We're going to run it on an iPhone 14 simulator here. So I've got like this ground color thing, right? And we've got a score of 0 because we set it to 0. First thing we're going to do here. Start at 0, it's outrageous. What kind of world do we live in where you start at 0? I don't know. I got soda and I got coffee, so I think we're good. I have 0 sugar, strawberries and cream. Yeah, that's what we're talking about here. If the music's too loud or too low, let me know and I'll tweak the levels. A new game with SpriteKit, Nicholas. You know it, buddy. What you been up to? How you doing? That is exactly what we've got. So first thing is, right, a string of 0. Not really a score, is it? You're not drinking Sprite. I am not. Mono is on top form today, folks. SpriteKit, Sprite. See what he did there? I know he's going to do it again. I know. We're just going to have to live with it. What I'm going to do here is, first of all, change that because you know me, right? We can't have this full space thing going on. Oh, no. Hang on, I'm gonna find this. Don't stop me. Too late, I'm already in it. Width 2, indent 2. Great, perfect. All right, and I've corrected the code here so that it's 2. Selected all, Control I, 2 indents. Save it. Right. So first thing, let's carry on here, shall we? Music is a touch loud, drowning out Jay. Oh, is Jay still streaming? Hello, Jay. Check out Hey Jay Wilson. You should do that. Let me see. If I click this button a few times, That should make it a bit lower. There you go. Because, you know, 80s DJ. Hey, who's Jay? Let me tell you who Jay is, right? We're gonna get this in early here. AJ Wilson, definitely check out the stream. She may be streaming right now. I know she was streaming earlier. I didn't check. Tell Jay I said hi. Thank you so much. I tell her I hope she's doing well. And who is this person in chat? They are also a streamer, an awesome streamer as well. Mono, you should check out Mono. Mono does some cool things. And you got to check out that very cool New Zealand / Australia accent. Let's just leave it at that. No questions asked, no questions answered, all right? Okay, so let's do this properly. First thing we're going to want is a score, right? Because we don't want a string for that. That would be bad. So we're just going to say score equals 0. We will let type inference take care of the rest. We're going to go down here. We're going to say that the text is now going to equal the score. And it's going to say that that's not a string. See? Cannot assign value of type int to type string. So what are we going to do? All right. Actually, you know, can we do a toString here? I don't think we can. But what we can do is say string. It's a string. Just pretend it's a string, right? See if that makes Xcode happy. There you go. Run it. All we've done here, for those who don't know, is we've said cast that number as a string. Treat it as a string, right? Run it again. Score 0. I know, right? That's how easy that was. Problem fixed. Boo, Mono Z. He codes Android on stream 2. Yuck. No, you know what? There needs to be Android streams as well, because I learned from those. My Android skills are, well, they're not rough, but they're a dog, which makes it rough. I know. I had to do the joke. I'm sorry. I'm just wide awake right now. No, seriously. I gotta learn me some Kotlin just because I want to. So, only 4 Android streams that I know of, and you know, Mono's is probably the best. Let's be honest. How could it not be, right? Mono will teach. See, well, that's what we do here, folks. We trade, right? I teach Mono all the ways not to do things with Swift and Swift UI. Then someone else corrects that. And then he shows me how to do things with Kotlin and Java. And he just gets it right first time because he's awesome. But don't tell him that. Don't let him know that. But he is awesome. So, okay. So what's going to happen here? Well, nothing right now because we're starting from scratch. There's a GDE Kotlin dev who works at Twitch on their app and he streams. Well, okay, but he's got a bit of an unfair advantage, right? But, you know, so that doesn't count. There you go. Let's just do it like that, right? Doesn't count. Okay, so let's start by doing something here. So obviously we have no graphics or anything. But here's the idea that I've got for this game. It's a side-scrolling unfair advantage. See? Yeah, up to 2 hands. You know, I don't know whether that's an advantage. Just means that you can write errors twice as fast, right? I mean, look at me. That's what I do, right? So we've got this ground plane is what this is. And I thought to myself, okay, I have called this game Endless Hurdles. Why? Because there's just endless hurdles in programming. And I was like, you know, that's the perfect name for a game. So there you go. So what it's going to be is a runner. It's going to run along. There's going to be hurdles come from the right, go across. You're going to jump over them. You're going to get a score. That's real simple, folks. I know, but the idea here is, you know how I tried to do this on this stream. I want to inspire folks to go do these things. And so, yeah, we could make the next Call of Duty, but what's the point? We'll only end up in court as Microsoft tries to buy us out. I know, controversial. I keep up with the news. So this way, you get to understand the basics of SpriteKit because, like the Chrome game, I don't know the Chrome game, but it's a game in Chrome, I guess. The Chrome browser logo, I'm guessing. Twice as fast errors, yeah. But I know my good friend, Mono, wants to learn some SpriteKit. And I thought, well, let's get in at the ground level with a game that's got a ground in it. So Oh, and you've got no internet in Chrome. Okay, well, I always have internet. Oh, the dinosaur. Okay, all right, yeah. So that's what you're going to do. So the controls are going to be very simple. I'm sure we'll elaborate on this as we go along, right? Usually what happens. But you'll just tap the screen to jump over the hurdle. You'll either make it and get a score, or you won't. And if you don't make it, well, that's the end of the game, right? We're going to start there, very simple. We'll build it up from there over time, right? Maybe some extra bonuses will be involved. I don't know, a collectible jetpack. I don't know, whatever. Anyway, that's where we're going to start, because that enables us to work with a lot of the basic things, right? Like interaction and animation and collision. 3 rather important things on a game, okay? Jetpack. I thought you'd like the jetpack. Yeah, it just came to me. I'm like, hurdles, jetpack. So obvious, right? This will help with your hurdling. Yeah, yeah. And if you want to grow taller, it's going to help with that too. So we've got this. Let's talk about these, right? Function touchdown. So when you touch down on the screen, it gets that point. Well, for this game right now, it doesn't matter where you're touching, right? But we've got the event. And then just so you know, on the game loop, as we call them, right? This update, as you can see, is called before each frame is rendered. Remember, folks, this is going to be on iOS. That frame rate is going to be pretty good, right? So, you know, just be wary that that can be super fast. Don't want to tie anything to it too much. Let me give you an example here. What about if we do this, right? Why don't we say self.score equals score plus one, plus, right? Actually, I'm not even sure if it's going to let me do that anymore. Yeah, it's not going to, yeah, I did. Yeah, it's going to have to be plus equals 1. Get the current score, add 1 to it. I'm going to do this on every frame, right? So you're going to get to see value of type to in. Okay, all right. You're going to see how quick this frame rate is. Actually, you know what? We don't even need to do that, because what we could do is just this, right? If I have it print to the console, new frame, you'll see. Look how quickly this is growing down here, right? Look at this. It's going nuts, right? That's how fast the frame rate is. So just bear in mind, if you're doing a game, you don't necessarily want to tie too many things to that update, because you're going to kill it, right? Self.score plus plus. Yes, it's also a new language. Self.score, I write in self.score plus plus. So let's do this, right? Every time I touch down, let's make sure the interaction's working. I want self.score, right? And like you said, if you do self.score plus plus, it's going to go, what? So you're going to want to do plus equals 1, right? But actually, it's going to probably not be happy. Or maybe it will. Yeah. All right, let's run it. So every time I touch down, I'm going to tap using my pad here, right? The score should go up by 1. And it ain't. So let's look at why, right? We're going to work through these because, like I say, it's kind of a bit of a learning tutorial thing here as well, right? Notice how, well, you can't notice it, but I'm tapping. That event is not firing, right? And what I'm going to do, I want to take this. I'm just going to copy this bit, because what I want to show you here, if it'll let me go back far enough, it's a little unfair. I should have done this on the stream. I'm going to go right back to the original template, and I'm going to show you, right, what happens here. So this is the original template. There's a bunch of stuff up here we don't care about, right? This is all just the thing. There's a spinny node. So when you get this template, here's what happens. I'm going to run it and see how it's picking up, right? It's putting these sprites on the screen every time I'm tapping, right? So you get this out of the box is what I want to show you. We're going to take all of this Gonna get rid of all of that. And I'm gonna put in, whoops, actually I want to get rid of all of that. Put my code back in, right? So you'll see there's this touch down, touch moved, and touch up. Those are the events we get, right? And then there's this touches began. And it's going to complain because there's no spinny node. That's fine, right? Let's just get rid of this. Let's clear out the errors, strip these back. But we've got these other ones here, right? Touch began, right? It's got an animation, is what this is. Don't worry about that for now. Just don't worry about it. We're going to strip all of these back. I just want you to see these are the basic events you get out of the box, right? Now, let's go here. So, hopefully a lot of these self-explanatory, right? You know, begin, you've touched down and moved, you've lifted off, it's ended, or a touch cancel event. Most of these we're not going to care about, right? But let's do this one here, right? Touch began. In here, if we get our player score plus equals 1, right? When we begin the touchdown event, it should add 1 to the score. Oh, sorry, hang on. Did I should have put score, sorry. Touches began calls touchdown in the for loop code you deleted. Right, it's gonna, let me go back, I'll explain. I should have just kept this code there, right? Shouldn't I? Yeah. So, as you said, touch began calls touchdown, right? It calls this function, right? Now, our game is going to be real simple here. We can do it in line, or you can keep the code clean. You can just say, all right, you know, so let's get rid of all of this, right? Because we also don't want endless loops, right? So we can say here that, you know, if you want to go that route, you could just say touchdown, right? At point, whatever, you know, doesn't really matter. Or you could just do it in here, right? So I'm just going to do it in here because it's really simple, right? I'm not going to bother with these for now. And we also just don't need these, but I'm going to run this. Oh, Dusty, sorry. A lot of talking. And actually, it's not firing. Hold on. Did I put it on the right one? Gosh, it's been a while. This is how long it's been. Yeah, so look, we're hidden there, right? But important thing here to remember is, and I just remembered this myself, this is not Swift UI. I don't have a Swift UI layer over the top like I did in some of my other stuff. So the score may update, but it's not going to update the display, right? Because there is no, let me turn off the breakpoint, because we're not, state change is not, it's not like Swift UI, right? It's not going to repaint the view. So we're going to update, I'm literally updating it manually as I tap here. Does that make sense? Right? Realistically, another option here is, like I have done in other ones you've seen me do, you could embed these SpriteKit scenes in a Swift UI app if you wanted. You can totally go that route. But, and this might make Mono rather happy, makes me unhappy, might make him happy. It's, by default, it's a storyboard. Yeah, smooth. Yeah. By default, it's a storyboard app, right? They've not, they for some reason, they it's not a Swift UI. They've not updated it to a Swift UI version, which is interesting, right? And you wonder how long till they update this to a Swift UI version, or do they know something about performance and just it works better this way with it? Yeah, it's interesting, right? So I wish it gave you an option, and if you are curious how to do that, I do have other streams out there on, I think they're on YouTube now, where you'll see that I've got other apps. Like I've got an art app that uses a SpriteKit to generate the graphics, but the SpriteKit is embedded in a Swift UI view. Hope that makes sense. We can certainly go over that some future time, no problem. But we are in, you know, the storyboard world here for now. But that's fine, because we're going to do this is so hopefully such a simple game. Everything's just going to be in here. Simple as that, right? So yeah, that's how we can do this. Now, because these things are going to get a little more complicated, well, let's break these out a little though, right? So we're going to have a function which is update display, update score display, because we may want to do a bunch of other things, right? And we don't want to be repeating our code here all the time for such a silly little thing like this. So what we're going to do is, instead of this, we're just going to, when we need to, we just call the function, right? Because there may also be a bunch of other things we want to do as well. So same difference, right? We just broken it out into a function. Okay. And also, I've committed a bit of a sin here today, because whilst this might be, for those of you who know Tetley tea in England, Tetley tea bags, I've actually got coffee in this mug. Shh, don't tell anybody. I know, how dare me. What kind of animal am I, right? I mean, my goodness. I know. All the English tea drinking people. I'm sorry, I know. The Queen will be rolling over. Yeah, well, you know, that's why I'm willing to take that risk. Plus, we know the King is too lazy to come and get me anyway. Oh, I know. I don't have a... I gotta get one of those. Okay, so we've got this. Now, let me go back to Sketch, because I'm gonna make... We're gonna start with really simple graphics here, right? Oh, this reminds you. Okay, we're going there. He's gonna go there, folks. I'm gonna just use a little rectangle for now as my player. And from the future, may the 4th be with you. Hey, the future will be a couple of hours away, but you live in the future. So we made it to the 4th. Yeah, may the 4th be with you too, Mono. Isn't it awesome that they made that up? Like, someone was like, you know, we should make that a holiday. Yeah. So I'm just gonna make a really bright color here. And let's not bother with the border. All right, I mean, I'm just in Sketch here. We're just gonna take this. We're gonna make it exportable. I'm gonna export this. And the reason I'm just going with simple graphics here for right now, we want to get the mechanics in place. Is Notify here? No, not yet. But you know what? We should employ Notify. Maybe this is a good excuse to. I don't know if his library works outside of Swift UI. We'll have to ask him, because his animation library would be helpful. Right, we're just gonna export this as our player graphic, right, for now, because we're gonna do all sorts of fancy animation later. So let's just go here, go to our assets. We're gonna take those 3. You know, let's do this properly. So I'm gonna rename them. I mean, maybe Notify is here and he's just lurking in the background. He may have been afraid that I was going to do vampires tonight, Mono. And it is even the day of Star Wars. Because isn't the new Star Wars game released? Yeah, I think that's right. Yeah. I'm afraid. You're afraid. I'm afraid. Right? I'm afraid that... Don't ask me how many times I've died in Redfall since between the last time you saw it and today. Don't ask. It's more than one. But no, I'm not in single digits anymore now that I think about it. So we've got our player here, right? So we're going to do this. We're going to start by saying, okay, we will need a reference for this. So we're going to say player, right? And it's going to be an SK. I think it's a sprite node, an image or a solid color. It is a sprite node for now. That's for sure, right? So let's do this. Self.player equals. Actually, I can't complete that code yet. Hold on. We're going to add a sprite here, a color sprite. I'm going to drag and drop it in from the library, and we are going to give it a texture of our player. We're going to call this player. I know, shocking, right? Absolutely shocking. And we're just going to position them down here on the ground because gravity is not our friend. All right, I'm going to save that. Let's go back to the code now. So self.player equals self.child node, yada, yada, yada. With name, I think you see where this is going. Player. As an SK sprite node. Please be happy, Xcode. Mono, it's that immortal few seconds we were talking about the other day where you wait to find out your fate from Xcode. I did think that was funny. If you don't know what I'm talking about, then check out Notify's stream. I will put a link right here. It's the we were joking about the immortal moment of waiting for Xcode to update and tell us if we still have errors. Yeah, that's it. Thank you. That was what I was trying to think of. The Xcode roller coaster of emotions. I feel like that should be Mono. Maybe that needs to be the name of your biography if you ever write one. Right? The Xcode roller coaster of emotions and other tragedies. Yeah, there you go. Okay, so we've got those in there. We've got our reference to it. It's not going to do anything right now, but when we run it, there's our little player right there, okay? So let's figure out, well, like we said on the controls, when touch begins, we're going to want that player to do something. This is where we get into uncharted territory, my friends, because now we're going to do animation. We very quickly got to animation, I know. Actually, you know what? Let's do this. We need one more thing right now to make this game do what we want it to. Our MVP. Our really terrible game. Let's go back to Sketch. What else do we need? Well, you know, we need a hurdle. Let's put the static graphics in before we go any further. We'll replace all of these with real fancy stuff later on, maybe. But let's take this one. We're going to rename this to our player. And then we're going to add, let's add a new rectangle here. We're going to make these real simple. Like I say, we're going to just keep life simple here for now, right? Come on, you're going to zoom in for me? I'm pinching zoom in. There you go. Okay. Borders, no. We're just going to make it a little black line like so. And we're going to call this the hurdle. Right? Because it's endless hurdles of game development. I know. I know. Well, you know, you have to forgive me because I'm on the internet and everything on the internet needs to be forgiven. I don't believe it either. Okay, save that. Let's export the hurdle. And the fun thing is, later on in this, maybe we get into parallax scrolling and everything else. What would that be? I'm setting myself up for a terrible fall. I know, right? Okay, that's our basic graphics for now. Let's add this to our assets here. All right, hurdle. Now, the hurdle is obviously going to be more than one hurdle, but we only need that one asset for it. So, you know, let's add the sprite. Find our texture, hurdle. We're going to call this hurdle, and I'm going to correct what I did here because I gave it. Well, actually, this isn't the variable name, right? So you know what? I actually do get away with it. So we will use the uppercase, and it's a little small. I'm going to put it right here for now so that we can check that we jump the right height, because that would be kind of important, wouldn't it? Okay, save that. Let's go back over to the game here. We're just going to add one for now because we're going to very rapidly get into our hit detection if I'm lucky here. So we'll just call it hurdle. I think you see what I'm going to do here, right? We've been here before. Sprite node. This did move, by the way, is basically it gets loaded up on the screen, right? It's not move. Hope that makes sense. Get a reference to our hurdle on the screen. Yeah, that's pretty much the end of the easy bits. For me anyway. Right, there's our hurdle. You can't see it too well, but it's there. Actually, hold on. You know what we should do here? Well, no, actually I want to make a more interesting sky, but I'll do that later on. But we can see the hurdle. It's not great, but we can see it, right? But we're going to do the little jumpy part next. So, wonder how we do that. Anybody? I know it's an animation. And in fact, there is one that comes with the test here, with the template, but I've deleted it because fool that I am. I know. But I did do this before. Did this in our other game, and I got to think about it here. But give me a second. I need to take a drink here. I got to get me some more coffee, actually. Are we having fun with this yet, folks? Are we deep down into it? Does anyone feel like we've learned something with SpriteKit? We've learned how to put blocks on the screen. You betcha. Thank you, Mono. Thank you, buddy. He's like, I got your back. I'm going to tell you I did, even though I didn't. I don't want to see you cry on stream. Not today. All right. I am going to grab me some coffee. I will be right back here. So let me do this. I'm going to leave this screen up here for seen enough of that. Exactly. We know what we're talking about here. Hashtag hot sauce too much, right? I'll be right back. All right, got more coffee. Let's see. Hold on. See if I can't find me a window. Hold on. All right, let's go through this because I can't remember. Might be doing a 4-day week for the. Oh, dude, is that okay? But hopefully not 4 days pay, right? You get like a bonus day to do fun stuff, but they'll pay you for it. Please say that's the case. Yeah, that's what I was thinking, right? More streams, more awesome sauce. Yeah, I'll be there. Forced to use up some. Hey, well that's not bad, right? Come on, that's cool. And you get to hang out and with the internet, and nothing ever goes bad on the internet ever, right? That would be awesome, buddy. Yeah, but take time. Make sure you take time to relax, chill. Yeah, I need to force myself to take some vacation soon, just because I haven't taken one since Christmas. But projects keep getting in the way. That's the way it is. I have to get down to 10 days max leave by the 1st. Oh, wow. I forget. I had like weeks and weeks of leave, and it's like I can't use it. It's just not possible. Even because people won't leave me alone. I got people to care about. But it's always funny, isn't it, with like full-time jobs and that, where it's like, you got vacation, you must use it, but also can you get this project done? It's like, well, which one do you want? You got to take about 8. Some of my members need 30 days. Holy moly! I remember maybe it was Adobe, because I remember when I was doing some stuff, beta testing and that for the Adobe Flex team, and I think they did a release and then they all took like December off, because that was the scenario. And so yeah, I know companies do it, but gosh, I don't know. I mean, it sounds like fantastic, doesn't it? But then I don't think I could. I think if I took a month off work, I'd just go insane. I think that's what would happen, you know. And probably at the end of it, I just will be like, you know what? I don't ever want to go back. I think I could do 8 days. Yeah. Streaming every day. Yeah, some people do that, is what I hear. I don't know those crazy people, right? I don't think I could stream every day because I don't know. Yeah, I mean, I don't think I could do like 8 days of happiness in a row. I'm a developer, damn it. All right, let's have a look at sprite animation with SpriteKit. All right. And this post is for subscribers only. Well, that didn't get us very far, did it? Okay. Okay, let's take a look at some of these. How to animate sprites with SpriteKit. But let's start here with good old Stack Overflow because nobody banned me from using it. Too late. You don't need to build. Oh, I think I actually remember some of this. Let's animate here. You can use SpriteKit node. Yep. For some reason, I'm remembering tasks. That's way too cheap. Yeah, I know. See, that's why I made sure I loaded it up before you did it. I actually do need to adjust those values to make them a little more. And it's bad. I can only go with this page I have open, right? Read so quick, don't look at chat. Yeah, it was worth a try. Oh, hang on, did I complete one of my circles? I did. Yay me. My move goal, fantastic. Actually, I don't think it was this complicated when I did it last time. You know, okay, hold on. It was not that complicated when I did it last time. What I need to pull down our community game because we got plenty of code in there for this. Give me 1 second. I got to do some secret things. So here's what I'm going to do. I will be right back. All right, here it is. You'll have all. Some of you were around when we did this. Some of you weren't. So we'll go through this very quickly. This was our community game where a lot of folks contributed code. Bless them. My own treachery. Shout out to you, buddy, if you're out there. Wrote a lot of awesome stuff for this. Let me see if I can get this to run so you can see it because I don't think I've shown this in quite a while. So give me a second here. Oh, Peter made it full screen. That's why you can't see nothing. All right. But let me see now. I'm going to have to build the tension before I start the game. What have we got here? So a very large worldwide known company used for one feature in our work app. I told them 2 weeks ago they broke their sandbox environment for Android. It seems now they pushed that code to production. Whoops. Now my prod app is crashing, and they just sent through updated SDK, but it's exactly the same as the last SDK they sent 2 months ago. Oh, I feel for you, buddy. Oh my God, how I do not like third-party dependencies. Yeah, do not like third-party dependencies. Oh my gosh, happens all the time, doesn't it? It's almost as bad as open source. And I love open source, but jeez. All right, hold on. Give me 1 second here. My app is my phone is telling me something. There we go. Okay, good deal. All right, I'd say everyone in the world knows this company too. They should know better. Actually, I've found that the companies that should know better are usually the ones that don't practice better. Because, I don't know, it just seems to be the way it works out. But yeah, don't even get me started on production dev environments and everything else. You know, great, but they somehow, for some reason, a lot of places have trouble keeping them in sync. Probably SDKs in that too, right? Okay, so let me start this game. Mono, this one might be interesting to you. Mono, I think I said I was going to give you access to this repo. I don't remember if I did. So let me know. I'm pretty sure I can say it, but for the sake of it, if I'm not allowed, it's not Visa. It's the other one. Yeah, okay. All right. Have to deal with monetary things, so know what you're saying. Yeah. Okay, so here's the game, right? And you can't see it, but I'm clicking, and as I click, right, we move along. This is a SpriteKit game, and yeah, right. This is what we made. and I still play it, and I know a lot of other folks out there too. I think Nicholas, might be one of them. Because it's just fun. It's so cool. Yeah, Mono, if you want, buddy, if you want to see the code for this, you have more than met the requirements. So, I'm happy to just reach out to me on Discord, right? But yeah, there is, we on one of the branches we have power-ups and everything else, but this is got a lot of cool things going in it, and some Blender 3D models as well. But I think I've broken the textures in this particular branch because I'm like that. And I love playing Galaga Wars on iOS, which I think subconsciously made me want to do something like this. But anyway, you get the idea. But what I wanted to look at in the code here is we have a lot of things, right? And if you've never seen them, let me just tell you right now, folks, take some time and play with the particle emitters in SpriteKit, because oh my god, talk about fun to play with, right? For all these things is just fantastic fun. It really is. Like look at this. I mean, we just had a blast with these things, pardon the pun, and the star field and stuff like that. Particle emitters, huge amount of fun. Anyway, let me look here, because the code for the animation is not that complicated. I think it was a series of tasks. I've just got to remind myself here. This one was and these scenes are empty because we build them with code, right? So, game elements, player. I think this has. Gosh, it's been so long since I looked at this code. Yeah. Asset animations is not implemented yet. Okay. Here's one, right? So when you fire the weapon, we get a reference to the weapon. We offset the position against the ship, right? So we put the bullet in front of the ship because kind of need to do that. We add it to the scene, and then yeah, see. Down here, we've got some sounds. We've got some. We've got the player weapon node. Pass it in the weapons with the fire strength, and let me. I think it got abstracted out into. Yeah, I think we abstracted it out somewhere. Oh yeah, we're gonna run. That's right. Yeah, you queue up the actions, you run them. I remember this now. I'm gonna run this action, which is apply the impulse. Oh, okay. I think I'm remembering SK action. So hold on. When we begin here. Let's get rid of this because we don't need the score there now. We know that goes. Let player action. And as you know, I love to go into these streams completely unprepared because, well, okay, it makes me look rather stupid, but I don't mind. But it also is on. I feel like I'm being honest in that, hey, I've not looked at this and I can't remember. So, we learn together and we have fun together, right? If I just came in and showed you a bunch of working code, well, firstly, that'll probably never happen. But secondly, then it just makes it a tutorial. What's the fun in that, right? If that was the case, I'd just put it on YouTube, right? Let player action equal SK action. Hang on, we need to create a new SK action, right? And I think there's different move. Yeah, move Creates an action that moves a node relative to its current position. Yeah, well, that is what I want. Creates an action that moves a node to a new position. Yeah. Creates an action that moves a node horizontally. Creates a new node vertically. Actually, you know, that might be the one we want here. Problem is, I actually don't have the location offhand. So I'll tell you what we're gonna do. Let's do this. Let's put a breakpoint here, run this so that when touch begins, I want to see what the current, oh yeah, rotate. Okay, great. I want to see what the player location is. So player, I think there. Anything, look, there's constraints. That's not the one, right? I don't think it is. No. Looking, oh wait, entity. Nope. Come on, you must have a location in here somewhere. See position. Yeah. Lucky guess. All right. So that's its X. Yeah. And Y. So let's do this. Let's take that Y. Oh, this feels just weird. We're going to move it to a CG float. Of some value. Wild ass number here. Let's just go to 150, see what that does for us. Duration time interval. Is that time interval of 2 seconds? Is it, or is it milliseconds? And we're going to find out. Hold on. What did I... Oh, Peter, you didn't run it. Yeah, I know. I get it now. Player action dot run. Okay. Okay. Hang on. Player dot run action. Player action. Who knew that you had to play something for it to happen? Well, that's a very big jump, but we got what we wanted, right? I mean, there's no velocity or, you know, it's instant speed, which not what we want, but well, you know, we'll get there, right? My man can jump. I don't know what accent that was. Okay, so we know we started at what was it, minus 150? Yeah. Let's go to minus 100. That's we don't need to jump that high. We just need to clear the hurdle. We're not shooting for the moon yet. Okay, that height's not bad. Let's make it slightly higher. Let's just say that we're Olympic athletes here, right? Okay. Now, here's the thing. If I remember rightly, You chain these things. So the event to come back down. Let me think this through. Let jump top location equal CG float minus 90. Right, and then let jump base location equal CG float, so that we don't have to remember these numbers, right? Because I should be able to now say in this one, go to the top jump location, and all we need to do is reference these in the future, right? Maybe. There you go. Okay. Hold on. So I think that's what I need from here. I can't use Stack Overflow. But I'm trying to think what can't be banned. I can't remember what I can use Stack Overflow. I thought you banned it. Didn't you ban it? I'm sure you did. But that's okay, because that's surely a 5-minute ban. Thank you. China's new anti... No, that's not what I searched for. What? That is a bad search. Sequencing. Thank you. That's the word I was trying to think of. All right, Mono, it's a deal. Thank you. And also because I know you're like, I want this code. SK action sequence. That's it. Oh, I couldn't remember. Okay, it's an array. All right. Awesome. We're going to borrow that. Oh, I just killed Safari. Hang on. There we go. I'm back in my chat room. Jeez. Okay, let's see here. So, SK action sequence. First one. All right. It is an array, so let's just keep this simple. Let's just keep it Peter. We'll just keep it simple, right? Let's take that one. Could it be that easy? Probably not. No errors. What do you think, Chavon, before I hit the button? What do you think? I'll give you a second. All right, here we go. Up. No down, though. See how we didn't get it down? Oh, you know why? Hang on. Works first time, every time. Full confidence. Thank you. Irony being that the message came along after it failed. It only failed 50%. It only failed to not come down again. What did I... Oh! Okay, wait. I think I forgot something. Hold on. Let me bring this window back. I think, if I remember rightly... Hold on. Yeah, okay, Peter, you're an idiot because you got to run the sequence. Who knew? Oh, hold on. Wait, let me bring this back again. I want to take that and I want to use it here as reference because what I did was I was a bit silly, right? Where we got this run right here. Yeah, I know that's not pretty. What I actually need is this sequence, right? So I'm going to take this sequence right here and get rid of that. And inside here, please don't give me an error. Yes, okay. Let's go back now with that full confidence, Mono. There you go. Ship it. What do you mean it's not scrolling, not doing anything? You want more than that? You want more than that? All right. All right, let's keep this moving in here. Now what we're going to do is move the hurdle from the right to the left, right? Game done, ship it. Less bugs than a AAA release and a smaller download. And no servers crashing on the day of release either. This is fun, folks. This is a lot of fun, right? I'm vaguely remembering what we did about a year ago. But then, of course, I'm also thinking of all the things we haven't done yet. AAA title, less bugs, the new Star Wars. Oh my gosh. Hey, Mono, by the way, I think I updated my NVIDIA drivers. For anyone paying attention, I've been playing Redfall, and I was saying about how terrible the frame rate and everything got to be sometimes. I actually think I know what the problem is. So they can pay me to fix it, to tell them how to fix it. Now, what I think it is, it happens at the same places on the maps every time. And I think it's the loading of the data, right? Loading of the contents of the map. A PEB? What's a PEB Mac error? I don't even know what that is. Oh, Quad A, new category. A PEB Mac error. I don't know. PEB Mac? Sounds cool. I want one. Have I ever generated one? Did you see me generate one? Have I been there? Have I been hip without knowing it? All right, now let's move on to the next one here. Problem exists between monitor and chair. Awesome. Love that. That is fantastic. Well done, Mono. I did not know that one. I have that one every second of my life. You know, you're like, what's the matter today, honey? Oh, my PEB Mac is playing up again. I gotta go see the PEB Mac specialist. PEB Mac, I can't even say it. PEB Macologist. All right, let's see here. So we're gonna do this on the rough way first time around. We're not gonna, because I just want to get this working today. I feel like this might be something we keep working on multiple streams. Yeah, people will believe it. So rather than getting screen dimensions and everything else right now, let's just go with the basics, right? Because I want to see how many basic things we can get in place before the end of this stream. But we've not done bad in 1 hour. We've built a Quad A title game. So we're going to say hurdle start location equal CG float, right? And let's just say it's going to be the X location, obviously, because hurdles are not going to go up in the air. Let's just go with a wild number, right? Let's just see where we end up. So 500, right? So what we're going to do is we're going to say, all right, at the beginning of the game here, because obviously we don't have a hurdle generator loop right now, we're just going to have one come on the screen, go from the right side of the screen to the left side of the screen, so that either the player can successfully jump it and we get the score mechanism working, or the player doesn't successfully jump it and we get the hit detection mechanism working. And then we have covered the essentially the basic logic of this for the most part, beyond hurdle generation, right? Because I mean that's pretty much the description of it. So we're just gonna say let's do this. We're gonna update hurdle. We'll put it in a function to make it easier when we expand this into something better. Update hurdle location. Actually, let's do this. Start. Nope. Set. Nope. Wait. Set start hurdle location. We got there in the end. All right. Okay. So let's make another function. Right down here. So we're gonna have fun. Don't need a return, and we're just gonna say hurdle. Did I set one up? I did set one up, right? Yeah, hurdle dot position. Really? No inits on this? Is it just a CG float? Really? Let me just... That doesn't seem right. Right? I mean, shouldn't it... Oh, hold on. Oh, Peter. Hold on, I just realized what I've done here. Hurdle. Position. Y, thank you. Equals. What did I say it was? Hurdle start location. Something tells me it's not going to be happy. Ow. See? Four consecutive. What the, okay. Let's fix that. Alright. It's moved it somewhere. That's a good start. I know that might seem weird, but it's a good start. Let's check. Before we move it, let's do this. I want to get that initial value here. So we're going to find it here. I think base node. Where did I find it before? Info. I think it was info, was it? No. Where did I find that thing? Entity? Don't worry, we'll find it. We know it's there. We found it last time. Attributes. No. No, no. Oh, you know what? I did it over here, didn't I? Hurdle. Position. There you go, Peter. We need the X, right? So we're going to set it there. So theoretically, if I set that, it should be exactly where it is, or where it has been. But it's not. Oh, X. There you go. X and Y, there's a difference. Who knew there was a difference? Everybody but me. Okay. I think what we want to do here, right? We're gonna do this. We're just gonna say, look, I know that's a location I care about in the future. For now, let's see where 0 is. 0 should be off to the right some. Yeah, it's halfway. Okay. So let's put it way out there, right? Just for now. All right, it's over here. X and Y. Don't you mean H and V stack? Oh, wait. Oh, yeah. I'm gonna have to set up. You know what I should do? I should get Mono. I should get you to record some sounds for me, and then I can assign those to each of you. So we'll, you know, it'll be you as your own audio emote. How about that? We'll make that happen. Yeah. And we'll get Coco Type to do one that just says, no, 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 no. All right. Here's where things are going to get interesting, because now we're going to want to use this frame update, but it's going to happen so fast, right? So we're going to have to play with some timings here a bit. I would love to have the seagull from Family Guy. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Yeah, if it wasn't, it'd be probably a violation of copyright, wouldn't it? Which would be a real shame, because that would be awesome. Also, funny story about sound. I was at my dentist the other day and they were doing a scan for something, and they're like, oh, go to the machine. We're going to use the machine that sounds like R2-D2. When it fired up, it did sound exactly like R2-D2. I felt like I was in the future. It was like May the 4th. There's your tie-in right there. Yeah. Okay, now what we want to do then is we're going to have an action here, right? So hurdle hurdle dot run, and we're just going to make this an SK act. Well, yeah, we're going to make this an SK action. Dot move to X, and X is going to be well. Let's think about this. Let's put in place, for now, a hurdle end location. It's going to be a CG float of probably let's do -600. That should probably run it off the end of the screen, right? Hurdle end location. We don't want it to go too quickly. We want it to speed up over time to make the game harder. But here's the thing. I think... Actually, I'm not sure that I want this here, because it's going to trigger over and over and over again. And the timing itself actually is going to take care of it. So here's what we're going to do. Since we don't have any menus or anything like that yet, we're going to set the start hurdle location, and then we're going to run hurdle, right? we'll flesh all this out with really nice game logic later on. Oh wait, it's an ostrich, I think you mean? Yeah. Where's the seagull? Wait, I'm confused. I don't remember an ostrich. Or maybe I'm thinking of it. I can't remember. It's been a long time. I'll have to go back and look. I can't remember now. Maybe I'm confused. I haven't seen a Family Guy episode. I remember I was watching reruns on one channels over here, but it's been maybe a year since I watched it. I have to go back. I can't remember. I just remember an animal. Actually, the whole series has many awesome sounds, but I mostly remember Brian and Stewie sequences are the ones I pay attention to the most. The one where they do the they've got the walkie-talkies over, you know, that one with the I think they're up and down a chimney or something like that over, and oh my god. Anyway, yeah, okay, function run hurdle. Okay, and let's put it in there, right? Value of optional type editor must be unwrapped. Yeah, okay. Fair enough. I can't argue with that. Your memory sucks? Dude, when you get to my age, the good news is you forget that your memory sucks. So, you know, it's self-correcting. Alright, we're looking for a hurdle to go from the right to the left. There it is, look. It's doing it. Hopefully you can see that on the stream. Did you see that on the stream? I hope you saw that on the stream. Now, let's see if we can jump over it. Oh yeah. Yeah. Your age, that's a few more years away. There's no way. Yeah, to get to my age, you got a whole lifetime ahead of you. You will have the flying car, trust me. Anyway, you're living in the future. You progress at a one day speed quicker than I do. All right, let's you know, can you? I don't know. Tell me if you tell me if you can see it on the stream, but you should be able to see that black line hopefully moving along. Not very clear, is it? I know. What we can do at the end of that sequence, see, we can reset it and run it again. But that's the basic mechanic we need to either successfully jump over it or collide with it. So, and I gotta grab me some more coffee. So we're gonna celebrate this win by, you know, me, yeah, quickly taking a break and getting more coffee. I'll be right back. All right, you missed me? Did you notice I was gone? Okay, here's what we're gonna do. So, you know, we're gonna run this hurdle function. Now, we got a single action in here, right? But let's see if we can't do this, right? We're gonna take our sequence here. You left? I know. I just thought it was a break in the torture. So the sequence is gonna run this, right? We're gonna do that. And then wait, what? Okay, fair enough. We're gonna have another action. So afterwards, here's what we're gonna do. So in theory, because this is a sequence, and if I understand this correctly, we're gonna set the position. Boop. We got Notify. Hey, you doing, buddy? Hey, Notify. You want to see the game? What's the verdict, Nutter? Is Mass Effect delayed for? Oh, was he gonna wait? Oh my gosh, were you gonna run the final? You were gonna run the final mission? Because I thought I'd missed it. You haven't run it yet? Oh, awesome! If you haven't run it, fantastic. Because I was gonna go searching the VODs for it. So fantastic. I was worried I'd missed it. Okay, Notify. Here you go, just for you. We are making a side scroller with SpriteKit for the fun of it. Oh, he ran it? Okay. You haven't run it yet? I Alt F. Yeah, that's what I remember. You Alt F4. That's the last thing I remember. Was you gonna run it tonight? Because if you was, I will finish up what I'm doing here and we'll raid you when you're ready, because I want to see that final part for sure. But let's run it here. So this is our code, Notify. We're doing a SpriteKit thing here, right? Not tonight. Okay, great. Well, not great, but I mean, I haven't missed it. Because I was going to ask you about it the other day, but then I thought I'll check the VODs. Okay, cool. So we've got a side-scrolling game here, right? And there's this hurdle that goes from the right to the left, and this red block is going to be the player. I haven't fancied up the graphics yet. Was scheduled for tomorrow, but reminded me it's Star Wars Day tomorrow. Yeah, what to do? Yeah, it is, you know, maybe you're going to have to wait because it would be wrong not to do a Star Wars thing, right? So, yeah. But what we've got here, I've called this, I know, the Endless Hurdles is the name of this game, because as developers, that's what we face, endless hurdles. So we've just done the animation from right to left for the hurdle, this black line. But when you tap on the screen, the player jumps up and down, right? Very simple right now. We're just getting the mechanics working. So as it goes along, I'm going to try and jump over it like so, right? And I get a score. That's what'll happen. So yeah, that's where we're at. I always miss Star Wars Day. It's already the 5th by the time America gets to it and starts posting on socials. That's true. Well, you know, America is the heart of the world. I can't say it seriously. Yeah. But it's all right. We are celebrating the 4th with Mono right now, and that's what matters. He kicks off the celebrations, and that is the start of everything. Yeah. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna let me see if can I go forward. Thank you. With my code here, we are going to have hang on, where is my code? There. Is that right? Hang on, I think it's, did I do one too many? I think I do one too many, right? No, wait, I didn't do one too many. Hang on. Oh, sorry. Backwards. I'm all confused. There you go. Okay. Now, I think, see, we want to run this as a loop. And the reason this is going to be a problem is if I run this twice, I can do this twice, right? I could have another action that resets it to the start location, which is fine, right? Let's see if we can find that one. I think that's what we were looking for. Change volume. No, there's no sound yet. Move to. Well, I don't know that. I guess I could remove to the hurdle. This feels wrong, but I bet it's probably going to work. 0. Just instantly do it, right? So at the end of it, get across, go back. Oh, what can go wrong, right? Okay, something went wrong. Did I get the start location? Oh, my start location. No, my start location is 400. I put the wrong one in again, didn't I? See what I did there? I can't get my up and down figured out. I just got problems in life. There you go. It goes back to the start location. Okay, great. I could do... Oh, yeah, you could do. Yeah. Ton of Steam Star Wars games that I haven't finished too. Oh, you just pick any of them, right? That's what you got to do. That's the thing you got to do tomorrow. Finish every single one of them. Now, pick one. Pick one where the Force will be with you, though. You had a question for Nutter. I did. Oh, yes. Thank you, Mono. Hey, Nuttify, question for you, buddy. Your awesome library. And I should do this. Let me do this right now, folks. If you don't know who Nuttify is, shame on you. You need to go follow them right now. Right? And because you should also be following Mono. Shame on you if you're not following both of them. But Nuttify, your shapes and, you know, all your libraries, they only work with Swift UI. I can't remember, because we were talking about, oh, we might bring some into this, but this is storyboard based because it's SpriteKit. Correct, they are only Swift UI. Okay, so what we may do, folks, is once we got this working, I may put a Swift UI. Well, he says, oh look, here he goes. Now he's thinking about it. What I can do is put a Swift UI layer over the top of this instead of a storyboard version, and then we can put all of our interface stuff in Swift UI. But the problem is, Notify, we would want to use your libraries in a SpriteKit. You could put them into a UI view, but I don't know if you can embed a UI view inside a SpriteKit view. I've not looked at that. Maybe? No, I don't think that would work. Worth looking at, though. I may have to look at that sometime. So thank you, Mono, for the reminder, and Notify for the answer. Appreciate that. But folks, you should check out Notify's stream and his libraries. Oh my gosh, the things Notify can do with Swift UI. I'm telling you. All right, so here's what's going to happen here, right? I think this should be self-explanatory. It's going to run through once, go back and run through again. But of course, we don't want that to happen like that. It's okay for now, but watch what happens, right? Goes back, starts again. But it's not a loop, because at the end of this one, it's going to stop, right? So I think there is some kind of loop, I think, or something where you can have it loop the sequence, but I don't really want to go into that here, because ultimately we're going to have to actually remove this hurdle from the screen, have it come back on the screen again, because there's variables in play, right? We're going to want to vary the distance between the hurdles to make it more challenging over time, and we also want to change the speed and everything else. So realistically, when it gets to the left hand side of the screen, we are going to want to remove it and start with a new one. You can convert a Swift UI view to a UI image. then that could be put into a SpriteKit as a texture. Oh yeah, that's an interesting thought. Yeah. Oh, you know, that opens up some other terrible ideas I've now thinking about. Like, oh, and you could customize the player with some kind of view, and like you see in games where you can customize and personalize the player. Yeah. Okay, I've opened up a can of worms. See, didn't I tell you folks that by the time we got into this, we'd have 1,000 other ideas for this? So let's do this, right? We've got the hit detection part coming up next, right? So, you know, I'm going to try and jump. There you go. Jump the first one. Can I do it again? Yeah, look at me. All right. How awesome. Right? Nutter gets a library tester. Win-win. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, a library tester breaker. Yeah. Yeah, and Nutter's library will be in this Quad A game. Right? So, how about that? Your library will be in this, you know, forget AAA. Mono has invented a whole new thing. The Quad A game is what we've got here. It's so retro that it's actually ahead of its time. Please break it and tell me. Oh, you know, yeah. I think we all know from my history here, if anyone's going to break something, yeah. But I just want to, finding interesting ways to incorporate other people's work so that I can say it's not my code and they broke it. All right, we're doing good here, I think. We've got some hard-coded values, but again, this is getting, you know, we are essentially writing our game engine. AAA titles are full of bugs now. We're making Quad A no bugs. Right, there is not one bug in this game so far. So far. Oh, hey, you know what? Let's see if Notify, what was it, Mono? What was that thing you mentioned earlier? Let's see if he knows what it is. Hang on, I'm scrolling back to see if I can find it. Hold on. Where is it? Hold on. Talk amongst yourselves. A PEBMAC. Do you know what a PEBMAC error is? I'm gonna bet that Notify has had a PEBMAC error. PEBMAC. Did I play Redfall? Vampire sounds like my kind of good. Yeah, I did play Redfall, and the frame rate's got a little better. I was playing a little bit more earlier this evening. I'm gonna stream some more. And Notify, here's the thing, buddy. We can group up on it. Isn't this a thing we've got to do? Surely, right? I think it's up to 4 people. I'm not sure. I think it's 4. Yeah. Yeah. Every day. There you go. I did not know what PEBMAC was. And yet, somehow it helped me identify every problem in my life. Mono was cheaper than a therapist and solved all my problems by giving it a name. and you know, naming it, it's half the problem solved. So I feel like I've made good mental progress today. Yeah. Mac monitor, you know, still the chair. I mean, it's still the same problem in the middle. But yeah, no, you can group up on Redfall. So I haven't done it yet. I've only played single player, but I did finish the last of the new. I finished all content, including all the new content now in Power Wash Simulator on the PC. So I will be playing some more Redfall and either streaming it or maybe streaming with friends if some of you want to come and join the team and stop me getting killed by vampires. Yeah. Yeah, it's 90 gig on PC. So yeah, and I bet it looks fabulous on the Xbox. Yeah, also mouse and chair. Oh, wait. It's got to be another one, right? For the touchpad. Magic touchpad. That needs to be a new one. You need to come up with a new name for that one. Yeah. M1 and chair. There you go. M1 or actually M star and chair, right? Cover all future versions. Okay, so hit testing. Let's see if we can't do some hit testing. I want to see what we got. We're about an hour 40 into this. Should we see if we can get hit testing working by the end of this? I have completed the MVP of basically what we needed to get here for the go forward in the next section. And I'm allowed to use Stack Overflow again. So hold on. Let's bring up DuckDuckYo, right? SpriteKit hit testing. Hit testing and event propagation in SpriteKit. SpriteKit instantaneous hit detection. We got to go with hit instantaneous, surely, right? Did begin contact. No create a node with a physics body. Oh, I forgot. Yep. And then messing with its dynamics. Set the scene as a physics contact delegate and implement the did begin contact method. Yeah, I remember this. Oh, wait, you know what? Hang on. Let me move that out the way, because here I am looking at this, but we're just going to go back to our old faithful where we already have some. Our shooter command game. Yeah, we got hit testing going on here. Let me show you. We got it all over the place. Right? We've got hit testing when my bullets hit the ship, and when their bullets hit me, we got hit testing. And that was a known bug in there too, right? Yeah. See, we got all that hit testing going on. So we got plenty of examples we can use here, but now I want to get a score. Alright, I got 25. No. Heavy. Problem exists between ears. That's a better one. I like Pebby. PB. Pebby. PB. Picnic error. Problem in chair, not in computer. I can use all of these. Yeah. I like the PB. PB, Pebby. Which way you want to pronounce it? Which one is the accurate pronunciation? PB, Peppy, PB, Pep, Bye, Leblo. Oh god, I sense another highlight coming on. I'm gonna stop. So did begin. You know, hang on. Let's go back here, because I think the problem is I don't have any physics in place yet. Hold on. I don't think until I've got physics in place, none of this is going to do anything, right? Yeah, did begin. This may actually be too much for me to wrap my brain around before this stream ends. I'm gonna have to remind myself on this. Religion, yeah, because I'm gonna have to remind myself on that, unless I missed the obvious. And there's a. Have a look. Hold on. Yeah, okay. I'm going to delay that because I need to spend a bit more time than I've got here looking at this. All right. Let's go back. Hang on, I'm looking for it here. Close sketch. Open up sketch again. All right. I also wanted to add, let's do some things here. Hang on. All right, let's make ourselves a simple sky. And I'm doing it this way because I expect to expand upon these graphics later, obviously. But let's make this a gradient because it's the way it works in the world, right? We want that one to be very light, like that. And we want this one be something a little more like that, right? So let's call this sky. It's just very simple, folks. All right. Export. Sky. Export. Let's bring that over. Go to our assets here. And grab our sky. There it is. Thank you. Thank you. Go to our scene. We're going to add in a color sprite. Yes, that is what I want. Look at that. Texture, sky. One, snap. Oh, nope, there you go. But we want that behind everything. There you go. And now we're gonna have to change these colors here because we're not gonna be able to see those. So we are gonna go with custom. We can just do black there, right? For now. But actually, while I'm here, let me change this font to bold. Change this one as well. Change the font to bold. I think that's going to work out a lot better for us. All right, great. Save that. Run it. Fabulous. What I didn't see. Did I miss it? Oh, there it is. So now you can see our hurdle better, right? Okay, cool. Where did my camera go? Am I missing something here? There we go. Okay. Couldn't see it on my own screen here for a second. I think I think we might leave it there for today. I think we have made good progress from nothing to this. But this is a good starting place for next time, right? We'll put the hit detection in place. We will start coming up with some animations for like the running player, things like that. Put some things in the foreground, the background for some parallax scrolling. All of those kind of, let's make this better. Let's make, like I say, basically make a lot of the graphics better and things like that. If you are a member of our Discord, let me put the link here for everybody. Oh, where is it? There it is. I'm gonna toy with the idea. I don't know. Let me know what you think. Maybe we do like we did before, and I open this up for everyone in the Discord to play around with. I don't know. We'll see. You know, pretty straightforward and pretty easy what I've done here, but sometimes it's just fun to grab the code and mess with it, right? But let me not go any further here without mentioning these fine folks again. If you want some other awesome iOS, you know, basically Apple platform developers, you need to check out all of these folks, right? We've got Mono, NZ, just fantastic. Hey Jay Wilson, another fantastic streamer. Notify, like I say, is the is the Swift UI wizard. Simple as that, right? And also tomorrow he will be presumably Lord of the Force, you know. So let's just call him that. And then Coco Type as well, who's another excellent developer, well worth streaming. But Lord of the Force, Notify. What do you think? Do you think you want to be Lord of the Force? Anyway, folks. That's what we got for you today. I hope you had a lot of fun with this. I did. It's fun to get back to SpriteKit and remember the basics of all the things I forgot. You're more of an acolyte. Yeah, okay, fair enough. Oh, Mono, you're welcome, buddy. Yeah, acolyte, like it. Yeah, that's what we got here for you, folks. We'll pick this up next time, but this has been a blast. I had a lot of fun with this. And hey, oh, Notify, you're welcome, of course. All of you, you're welcome. I love doing this. You know that. Have a lot of fun with you all. It's all of you, as I say every time, but it's true. All of you in the chat room, and what make this fun. Had a lot of fun with this, and hey, you know what? We had another stream where code worked. I don't know. This is getting to be a bit of a track record. This could be a very dangerous precedent being set here. Mono says, thanks for the stream, dude. Been great. Nada is next up. Yep, tomorrow. That is correct. Right? Nada's going to be on here streaming tomorrow. Lord of the Force. Acolyte of the Force. And there you go. Tomorrow is planned, assuming the internet works with the way it should. And then let's think. Tomorrow is Thursday. Friday. Friday, I think, is... Well, Coco Type is Saturday, right? No, Coco Type does one on Fridays, doesn't he? And then that leaves the gap open, I think, Saturday for you, Mono, I think. Friday fun day tomorrow. There you go. Yeah, and then I'll hopefully be back at the weekend. Not sure yet whether we'll continue this or doing some app things. I got a lot of things on the go, but wait, start over. You missed the stream. Sorry, Kane H. Thank you for the sub, buddy. Yeah, we'll just go back and start again. You know, you should have phoned ahead and let us know. Yeah, and a resub. Keep going. Yeah, I know. Feeling the pressure now. Let's do this. We'll show him what he missed, because then he'll realize that it was a hell of a stream. Oh wait, where's my player gone? Hang on. What happened? There he is. Look, player and now no hurdle. What's going on with this weirdness? See, now we've found a bug. Now look what's happened. I think actually what it is it? I think it might be my ordering. I'm not sure. We'll check. Oh, this is going badly. Look, you see? Everything was... Oh, actually, that's my fault. Because I made it a child. Sorry. No, no, it's all gone to crap. Go back about 20 minutes. It was working, KNH. Collision detection. Let's go. Yeah. I don't... Let me think about this for a second. Could I do this? Have I got it in me to do some more time and try and do the collision detection? I've obviously found a bug at this point. And I think let's, before I go any further, sky. Because it's the sky. What's happened here? What's going on? Why am I not seeing some of the assets? Why am I randomly getting different assets? Look. What happened, folks? What? Could this be Xcode? Hang on, let's have a look. Try it again. Everything was going fine until you hit the run button. Hey Nate, you've cursed this. You've cursed me again, buddy. Oh my word, it's all going terribly wrong. Where's my player? What happened? I didn't change any code here. I didn't change any code and it broke. Unresub refund. I don't know what happened. Everything was fine until we added the sky. Let's delete the sky. Yeah, look, everything's good again. Is the sky to blame? That's weird. Right? Hang on. Am I crazy? I know. Don't answer it. It's all working again now. The sky really is the limit. Apparently it is. It is the limit of sprites you can have. Yeah. VC withdrawing investments. I am taking back my $5. With interest. Is it? Okay. Hang on. Let's run it again. Okay, look. Now it's messing up. What's going on with that? What? It is messing up. Now it's back. Is it me or is this weird? I think I will quit while I'm ahead. I think that's going to be the best plan. Because I don't know what's going on there. Unless... No. I do run Sherlock, but I don't think that's got anything to do with this. Just saying. Right. I don't know what's going on with that. That's... We never saw this problem without the sky, right? Okay. Yeah. Okay. Anybody? Suggestions? I can't believe that 4 sprites is the limit. I'm very certain of this. I don't know. I don't know, folks. And that's weird, right? There's nothing special about the asset. I mean, it's just... It is what it is. Yeah. No. Coco Top was here. He'd be like, ah, you idiot. It's this. It must be something really silly. Of course, it could also be a simulator bug, I guess. Merge ground and sky assets. You know, actually, I could. Because I'm planning to put foreground. Well, not foreground. other things in the sky, but they do need to be separate, like clouds, to animate them and so on, right? They could be merged together. But then the reason I kept them separate, and I didn't want to mention this, because I know I'm setting myself up for a fall here, but hey, it's all about the challenges. I thought it might be fun to have different weather conditions, which would need different skies, right? Because I was thinking of taking advantage of some of my code that I wrote for my, remember my art thing that does the lines? I thought, oh, that will make some good lightning, right? What if the player jumped in the air and got hit by lightning? Just throwing that out there. So I'd want them to be separate. It's got to be some weird little thing. We've got way more sprites than this in the community shooting games and not having this problem. So I don't know, it's a weird little thing. Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna leave it there for now, for sure. What's the actual issue? The actual issue is randomly disappearing sprites. I'll go back, right? So I added this color sprite here, which was the sky. Set the sky texture, right? Watch what happens. So if I put this here, we're gonna put it up here behind everything, right? Looks good there, but watch what happens when I run it. Weirdness, but it's not consistent weirdness, because this time we were getting just random things like disappearing from the screen. Like if I let me do this the other way. Oh, actually, sorry, I've done it again. I've attached that to the hurdle. No, let's do that. Now it's good. Right? Run it again. Now it's not good. That's the issue. That's the actual issue. And then now the score's back, but we've got no player. So that's the issue. Actually, I think maybe I'll leave it like this so that I can work on this next time, because I don't know what's happening. I guess I could run it on my phone, see if it just a simulator issue, but I don't know. I don't know what that is. Probably something really silly like, well, I mean, there's no complicated code here, right? We're just adding them to the screen. Better fix it. That'll keep you awake all night. Oh, how true that is. Thank you. Yeah. Thank you for that. I know. You're not adding the sky in there. No, the sky is a static element, really, right? But as soon as the sky is not there, it's okay. I'm not adding the sky here. I'm not actually adding anything here. All I'm doing is setting up some reference variables to things that are not static, but the sky is static. So for example, there's not one for the ground, right? The ground and the sky are the same. They're just elements. Do you need to reference it in code? No, because I didn't need to reference the ground. He says confidently. Yeah. But yeah, no, I mean, like, the ground here is not referenced in any way. It doesn't even have a name. I'll just call it ground. But no is the answer. That's why I'm not referencing them, because they're not doing anything, right? Let's just say, for example, this is probably going to break my code. Preparing editor functionality? What's going on up here? Wait, huh? Xcode? What does preparing editor functionality mean? What's that all about? You know when you feel like, okay, I pushed it 2 minutes too far, right? Either that or I had one too many cups of coffee. I don't know. What's preparing editor functionality? Is this is Xcode just having a freak out? Because whatever it is, I'm not convinced it's actually doing it. Okay, right. Run it. Yeah. Weird, right? I don't know. Let's do this. Let's not run the hurdles, so nothing is animated when it launches the game. Still no hurdles, still no player. So it's not that. See, now no score. Player came back. I don't know what the hell is going on. I got no clue. And nothing's showing down here either. Well, I have to look in. Oh, wait. Hold up. I gotta, just on the off chance, let's kill Sherlock and run it. Just in case, because Sherlock sits sort of, it fires up before the simulator does. I guess is one way to put it. No, look, no score. Let's do this. Let's kill the simulator now. Sherlock's been killed. Go, wait, oh god. Thank you, Coco Type. Sorry folks, he's back. Oh dang. This is where it all goes completely wrong. Because it was great and now it won't be. See? So it's not Sherlock that's causing it. It's just general weirdness. The stream must continue. Yeah, he's back from the pizza plant. I figured he'd still be so full of pizza and tired that we wouldn't see him for a week. Guess not. I don't know what. This is really weird. Let me try it on my iPhone. Let me try it on an actual phone, see if it does the same thing. Of course, it'll probably have to prepare my phone and my watch for development for the next 6 hours, right? See? Oh, Lord. Everything was fine. Hit the 1 hour, 50-minute mark, it all went downhill. Then the big bucks started rolling in. I know. I feel it's a conspiracy. KNH, it's a conspiracy, I tell you. It's a conspiracy to make somebody rich. Probably Jeff Bezos, right? What does anyone know what preparing editor functionality actually means? Is it gonna, will it build and run on my phone? Come on. Really? Christmas? He's already rich. Yeah. Okay, it's running it on my phone, but hold on, it's not there yet. Waiting for it to fire up. Come on. Not a good start. Let me stop it and run it again. I can't even stop it at this point. Hung out with Leo on the last day. Oh, cool. DDS. Oh, DDS. And we swapped embarrassing Peter stories. Surely that took more than a day. Yeah. And did you finally get to hook up and say hi to Michaela as well? Alright, this is all a bit weird because all it's giving me is a blank screen. They may be related here, I don't know. Just briefly, cool. Between sessions, but we did it last minute. Awesome. Well done. Did you catch her talk? She was doing a talk, I think, right? Yeah. Oh, wait. Okay. Here we go. But I've got no player, no hurdles, no score. And if you can see that on the stream. Yeah, there you go. So, whatever it is, it's not simulator specific. I'm going to run again and see if I get a different result. Didn't have this happen to me previously, so I'm not sure what it is. I think it just takes a while to power it up because it's over the net. It's over, you know, Wi-Fi. Talk was great. You'd have loved it for sure. Awesome. Did they record? I guess they didn't record the talks, right? Because I think we needed the incentive for all of us to go next year, right? Oh, look. Okay, now I got everything. Ooh, it's smooth. Look, now I got everything. Probably can't see it on there, but I got the score and the players and everything. Yeah, this is bizarre. Alright, I'll have to do some research on it. I've not had this happen. This has never happened with the community game. So I don't think it's related to simulator or SDK or anything, because it doesn't happen here. But this is, and also this is far more complex, obviously, than where we're currently at. But as soon as I add that extra sprite, that's when it all goes kaputski. Check app memory. Oh, good idea. Just 45 straight minutes of Tay conferences. Oh, nice. Files gigabits in size? Oh, I'm sure they must be, right? Let's yes, just stop that. Just quit those tasks. Let's have a look. I didn't watch the panel on the left, so hold on. Oh, Vito. Let's go back to that one. Michaela's talk was recorded, awesome, and she's going to upload it to, oh, fantastic, YouTube channel. There was a live recording of launched, which will be published in the podcast feed, awesome. Those are the only two things. Yeah, I do love the launched podcast. Isn't that a great podcast? That sky resolution too detailed? I don't think so. That's, where are they? Where there it is, thank you. Looking for any runaways here? No. Okay, but you know what? Let's run it again and see if it fails now. Of course, now what's going to happen is it won't fail. Ah, there you go. Oh, look. Memory went up a bit. Don't know if that means anything. Didn't go up much. Hardly anything at all. What's going wrong? What's going wrong is random sprites disappearing. For some reason. But if I get rid of the sky, we can't, it does not happen. I mean, I get it. The easy answer here, well, don't use that sky. But it's not very big. But it won't go wrong that way. In the assets, the sky. Hold on. Go in the Finder. Yeah. It's 32K. I mean, I really don't think that's gonna. And even the biggest one is 197K. I think we can safely rule out that issue. Z-index issues at the same index, so randomly skies on top. Well, I wondered that, but then maybe I'm wrong. I thought it would respect the Z-index here. Because I'm not doing anything. I'm not loading the assets up to the screen at runtime. They're actually here statically in the file, in the game scene, I should say. But if that was an issue, well, hang on. Maybe we can test the theory. Let's make the ground as bigger than everything, right? Oops. Let's test that theory. If we get consistent results here. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe the order here almost doesn't matter. But I thought it would respect this order. I can't believe you got to set the Z order of everything. That would be weird. But I think you can do it over here too, right? I'm looking. Give me 1 second. They've all got the same parent, but then the parent is really just the scene. Actually, I don't see. Yeah, there is no Z order there. Oh, wait. Well, there's the Z position. Okay, let's do this. Let's assume for a second that it is needed. Let me go back to where I was. Color sprite. Sky. Give me 1 second here. Get myself back to where I was. Okay. Let's say the sky is 0. Let's set them all. Well, actually, position 0. Let's say the ground is position 1. We will set the player to be 2. I think you see where this is going, right? 2. Z position is like the 5th item from the top. Okay, yeah, sorry, I should write. Set the hurdle to be 3. And then, it doesn't really matter here, 4. 5. Oh, is this going to be one of those things where Coco types right again? Just once I want him to be wrong. Okay. So, randomly it would be okay. So we're going to have to run this a few times. Dang it, Coco type. Why did you wait 2 hours? Alright, that looks like it. I don't remember setting those on... yeah, isn't it? It is great having him back, isn't it? I know, we did miss him. If we were to be honest, we missed him. Oh, and also, we also agreed on my last stream that Mono was there, and we agreed... but answer all the crap I give you. I think it's unbalanceable. But we did agree on the last stream. Basically, Mono and I agreed we are going to invent the Coco type. Well, the Coco type bat signal, Coco type signal, It needs to be an emote that we can call upon on our streams. We've decided. So yeah, we can all be productive again. There you go. Yeah. Thank you. I don't remember doing this on the community game. I have to go back and look. But the thing was with the community game, everything is so dynamically done on that we start with a blank screen. So maybe, you know, we just never had the issue come up. It's entirely possible. The Coco, yeah, the Coco help sign. Yeah, we don't know what it looks like yet, but we're having one. Like the national debt. I can slowly try to help. Well, we're still trillions in debt. Yeah, yeah. We're not so much treading water as just drowning slower each time. Yeah, my own treachery may have done it. But I think because everything was so dynamically added that I remember when we dynamically added things, at least on some of the things, I do recall we set as the order. I just don't remember that we set it on everything. I have to go back and look. Because I'm reminded, Coco Type, of the star field and the planets. You may remember that. Yeah. 1 step forward and 2 steps back. Yeah, there you go. There is no song, oh crap, what can the matter be? But there needs to be one. Yeah. I remember setting the Z order on one thing in particular. Yeah, the stars, right? Kind of. No, I don't have a psychological hang up on that, even though I've remembered it from a year or so ago. Nope. Okay, great. Well, we are back to a stable position, right? And next time we will fix the static elements and the loops and everything else. But we have achieved actually everything I wanted to achieve on this stream, which is the basic setup here. Song of the week has been "Oh Where Has Our Coco Gone?" Is that does not sound like a good line. We got to do better than that. The conference took him away from the conference took him away from me, and I just can't get over it. But he's back now, you know. The conference was his mistress. My one contribution to that game: realistic astrophotography. Not a big claim, much. What did you do? I did the astrophotography. You know. I airbrushed out the aliens in all the pictures. You know. Yeah. All right. Yeah. Okay. Extra 20 minutes, but we got there. It was worth it, right? Yeah. Next time around, we'll keep building on this because I think this is gonna be fun. Well, we will do the hit detection. We will improve the graphics. We'll do the score. The score is the easy part, really. I mean, we already had it working earlier, but work for that cash. Yeah. Don't make me dance now. The aliens don't need airbrushing. They're already naturally beautiful. There you go. Just tell that to NASA and all those moonshots. Just saying, you know. Yeah, we're going to keep building on this because I don't know why. Just like 15 minutes before the stream when I was thinking to myself, what should we do today? I thought, side-scrolling game. SpriteKit. You know, why not? Yeah. Perfection. There you go. So we will continue this. But yeah, folks, just a reminder, check out, you know, I'll put them in again because it's been a while. Check out Coco Type's stream. Hey J Wilson's stream. Check out Mono's stream. But tomorrow, for sure, is May the 4th. Okay? And Notify is going to be doing, you know, Acolyte-style force maneuvers. Now go turn off your internet, load up Chrome, and play the Dino game. Yeah, and steal all the ideas, right? I actually am going to check that out because I don't think I've ever seen that. So I am going to check it out, truth be told. I'll do it on my Android tablet. That's what I'll do, yeah. All right, folks. We had a lot of fun here today. Thank you to everybody. Thank you for working through this with me, having fun with it, doing some SpriteKit together. this is far from over. Sorry, I know the pain will continue. I'll be back at the weekend. That's the plan. Like I say, check out all the other streams in the meantime. If you play on desktop, you have to duck under the birds too. Oh, okay. No, I'm doing it on desktop. Yeah. It's just jump. No, I want the full experience. I'm doing it on desktop. I'll turn off Wi-Fi. That's what I'll do. Yeah. All right, folks. Have a great one. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today. I appreciate it. We'll do more SpriteKit stuff. A lot of fun. Maybe one day we'll do a SceneKit 3D thing. I don't know. I may be inspired by my Unreal Engine explorations. No need to turn off the internet. Okay, well, I don't want to turn off the internet. 5 minutes of silence. It'll be great. You know, it'll be like the good old days back in the 80s. You know? Do that now, stream. Wait, you want me to... no, I'm pulling that. I'm gonna do the offline one first. That's what I'm gonna do. Have a great one, folks. Thank you for hanging out. Check out everybody's stream. Don't forget, tomorrow, go follow Notify right now. Because May the 4th, we're going to be there. That's the fun with it all. See you all later.